We're Dave and Karen from Wax on Wheels, and we sold our sticks and bricks to RV full time now that we are retired. We travel with our heavy duty truck Leroy, our two K&M motorcycles, our DRV Dixie, and our smart car Zippy. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell to be notified when we post a new video.
It's August and we're out in the houseboat for a short trip before we take off in our RV again. We've been home during the summertime to enjoy our houseboat. We call ourselves RV full-timers, but one of our RVs, a recreational vehicle, is a houseboat because we sold our sticks and bricks. And we do this in July and August when all the kids are out of school and all the campgrounds are full. So we come back home, and that's when we go see the doctor. I had surgery on my hand while we were home. Dave had some checkups with his doctors from the surgery he had earlier this year, so we got all that stuff taken care of so we could hit the road again. And as I was looking through my computer, I found a video from 2 years ago, right after we sold our sticks and bricks, and we had a garage sale, and we sold a ton of our stuff, and we were kind of celebrating sitting on the back of the boat drinking. As you probably see that we are a little tipsy in the video, but we describe how it felt to get rid of all the stuff that we've had for decades. And so I thought I would go ahead and post that video a couple years later and share it with you. But here's a view where we are on Lake Lanier in Georgia, and it's a gorgeous day out here.
Dave and Karen from
Wax on Wheels.
I'm just doing this with cell phone. We are sort of celebrating because we just completed our garage sale, and so we've had a couple of beers and other things. Well, things being liquor, but we were just talking about the identity you have with stuff. And I was telling Dave, I says, you know what was so hard about having the garage sale and putting stuff out is that's like your identity from decades.
Oh, yeah.
To today.
30, 40 years ago.
And that's the stuff that you associated yourself with, because for you, you were a cabinet maker and a builder, so you had all this equipment, and now you're letting it go. And that was hard to put out, to let it go.
That was tough. That was like pulling fingernails. But as you did it, you felt better and better about it. It's crazy. But at first it was just like, no, not going to do it. But after it started to happen, all of a sudden this load is lifted. It's kind of strange. I can't.
Well, it's like you had a whole nother shed worth of stuff in it.
Oh, yeah.
And you finally...
I had 2 buildings full of junk.
And you brought the stuff up at the very last day, and now it's empty, and it's sold, and it feels good.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what's funny is, even the stuff that I was selling, all my decorations and things that I had made and artwork I've done, and I do crafts and selling that, and seeing, I had photographs of artwork on my walls that I was like, oh my gosh, I hate to depart with that. And then when somebody would pick up this beautiful picture, artwork that was hand painted by somebody of like beautiful fish and stuff, I was like, I'm so glad you're buying this. Probably worth $200. I'm selling it for $5 or $10 because I know it's going in somebody's house who picked that picture out. They appreciated that picture, and it's not just going into a Goodwill or some thrift store someplace. So I was really happy to see some of this stuff go to homes like that. And we had the one gal whose house burned down in Gainesville, Georgia.
Right.
And she lost everything, and she liked my decorating. So all the stuff I have on top of my cabinets, greenery I had, big pots, big decorative stuff on walls, metal
All
artwork and
hanging,
stuff.
metal artwork.
Big
everything.
mirrors, fancy mirrors and stuff. She was buying all that stuff, and I was so happy to sell it to her cheaply, just for the fact that I know somebody appreciates the decorating items that I liked, and it's going to go into a house that appreciates it, and it's not going to be sitting on some shelf for just anybody to pick it up. So that made me feel pretty good.
Yeah.
But that identity of all that stuff was the way I decorated, and those were things I picked out and I spent time with and I put someplace for decades. It was so hard to get rid of, but now it's starting to feel so good because I see it getting good new homes. And I just see ourselves going into a whole new decade of a new lifestyle, a new feeling of how we're going to live, and it's really exciting now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, to let go of all my machinery and tools and all that. Sure, they were vultures, but hey, you got to keep the vultures at bay a little bit and get your money's worth out of it. But I tell you, it feels so good to get out from underneath all that and just to simplify. Yeah, exactly, and move on. I mean, to jump into the next stage of life, it is going to be fantastic.
Really, really starting to look forward to it. And I did notice that we did a Saturday and a Sunday, and then the following Saturday for our sale, and I started digging up more stuff that I thought I was going to want to store because one day I might want it again. And it's like, you know what? It's just stuff. It's just things. It's just, you can buy more if you really, really want it. And I'm feeling good about seeing it go out the door.
Oh yeah, yeah. You feel almost a sense of accomplishment. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
It's like I emptied out the garage of all my tools and all that today, and we actually have 2 motorcycles, 2 Spyders, Can-Am Spyders, and I pulled them into the garage, and the garage is empty.
Oh, and there's plenty of room.
Yeah.
We've never parked in garages in our lives. It's just been full of stuff all the time, so that was different.
It was a milestone,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah, I would say that.
To do that, and it's great. It's a great feeling to move on.
I guess what I'm looking forward to is putting those decades of all that stuff behind. Even though it was great stuff, great memories,
Oh yeah,
but it's just stuff. So I'm really looking forward to a few decades of what can be, and being in the RV lifestyle and meeting new people and not having to worry about the stuff. I think it's going to be really exciting.
oh, it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's a new adventure every day. How can you go wrong? You can't.
I think we can. I'm sure we have a few hurdles.
Well, there'll always be turbulence, but
I'm just looking forward to time ahead versus the time from before.
right.
So Dave, now it's been 2 years and you sold all your stuff. How does it feel now that you actually did that?
Yeah, it feels good. There's been a couple things I've had to rebuy, but yeah, that happens. But other than that,
So has RVing met your expectations?
so far, I've enjoyed it immensely.
So you're glad you did what you did?
Yeah. I mean, it's a once-in-a-lifetime gig. Got to go for it.
Any words of wisdom for people determining whether or not they should get rid of stuff?
Do it. Just do it. It feels good. You don't have all that baggage to haul around and all that stuff, so, yeah. That's my words of wisdom.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below, even if it's just to say hi. Don't forget to subscribe.